Act 3, Scene 4, The Queen's Closet. Enter Queen Gertrude and Polonius.
Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that your grace hath screened and stood between much heat and him. I'll sconce me even here, pray you, be round with him.
Mother? Mother? Mother?
I'll warrant you, fear me not. Withdraw, I hear him coming.
Polonius hides behind the arras. Enter Hamlet.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
No, by the rood, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife. And would it were not so, you are my mother.
Gertrude slaps Hamlet.
Come and sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not till I set you up a glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help, ho!
What? Ho, help!
Hamlet
now?
drawing his dagger.
A rat! Dead for a ducat! Dead!
He makes a pass through the arras.
Oh! I am slain!
Polonius falls and dies.
Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this.
A bloody deed? Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
As kill a king?
Aye, lady. Was my word.
He lifts up the array and discovers Polonius.
Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool! Farewell. I took thee for thy better. Leave wringing of your hands. Peace! Sit you down and let me wring your heart. For so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and the blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there. Makes marriage vows as false as dicers' oaths.
Ay me, what act that were so loud and thunders in the index?
Look here, upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See what a grace was seated on this brow. Hyperion's curls, the front of Jove himself, an eye like Mars, to threaten and command. A combination and form indeed where every god did seem to set his seal, to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look you now. What follows? Here is your husband. Have you eyes? Could you on this fair mountain leave to feed and batten on this moor? You cannot call it love. For at your age, the heyday in the blood is tame. It's humble, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Oh, shame! Where is thy blush?
O Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnest mine eyes into my very soul.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an enseamed bed, stewed in corruption, honeying and making love over the nasty sty.
Oh, speak no more. These words like daggers enter in mine ears no more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a cut purse of the empire and the rule.
No more!
King of shreds and patches.
Enter the ghost.
Save me, and hover o'er me with your wings, you heavenly guards. What would your gracious figure?
Alas, he's mad.
Do you not come your tardy son to chide, that lapsed in time and passion, let go by the important acting of your dread command. Oh, say,
Do not forget. This visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Oh, step between her and her fighting soul. Speak to her, Hamlet.
how is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is't with you that you do bend your eye on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse? O gentle son, whereon do you look?
On him! On him! Look you how pale he glares!
To whom do you speak this?
You see nothing there.
Nothing at all. Yet all that is I see.
Or did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why, look you there! Look how it steals away! My father, in his habit as he lived. Look where it goes even now, out at the portal!
Exit the ghost.
This is the very coinage of your brain.
It is not madness that I have uttered. Mother, for love of grace, confess yourself to heaven. Repent what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them ranker.
O Hamlet, thou hast cleft mine heart in twain.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and live the purer with the other half. Good night, but go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume of virtue if you have it not. Refrain tonight, and that shall lend a kind of easiness to the next abstinence. The next more easy. Once more, good night, and when you are desirous to be blessed, I'll blessing beg of you. For this same Lord,
He points to Polonius.
if you repent, I will bestow him, and will answer well the death I gave him. So again, good night. I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remains behind. One word more, good lady.
What shall I do?
Do not the bloat king tempt you again to bed. Pinch wanton on your cheek. Call you his mouse, or paddling in your neck with his damned fingers. Make you to ravel all this matter out, that I essentially am not in madness, but mad in craft.
Be thou assured, if words be made of breath, and breath of life, I have no life to breathe what thou hast said to me.
I must to England. You know that?
Alack, I had forgot. 'Tis so concluded on.
There's letters sealed, and my 2 schoolfellows, whom I will trust as I will adders fanged, bear the mandate. They must sweep my way and marshal me to knavery. Let it work, for 'tis the sport to have the engineer hoist with his own petard. I will delve 1 yard below their minds and blow them at the moon. Oh, 'tis most sweet, when in one line crafts directly meet. This man shall set me packing. I'll lug the guts into the neighbor room. Mother, good night. Indeed, this counselor is now most still, most secret, and most grave, who was in life a foolish, prating knave. Come, sir, to draw toward an end with you. Good night, mother.
Exeunt. Hamlet is dragging Polonius.